It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. Yeah, what up, C Mac? I see you sent this to me, bruh. I felt like switching it up. What's going on? What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. What's going on, family? Yeah, your man is back coming to you live with another live stream for real. Felt like changing up the beats or whatnot. What's going on? What's up, family? Hey, Jackie Simmons, what's going on? Hey, y'all. I feel like changing up the beats, you know what I mean? I know I've been playing Life Wonder for a while. I wanted to change it up. Hey, Willie Rivers, what's going on? What's up, y'all? It's your man B Miles. You know what I mean? Coming to you live once again with another live stream. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to say peace and grand rising to everybody. You definitely want to be out there safe because it has been, raining and stuff like that over the last 2 days or whatnot. You feel me? Your man B Miles is feeling pretty good and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like I said, when you come on in the side of the Chet family, like I said, you definitely want to go ahead and get them likes up. You definitely want to go ahead and get them likes up. Yeah, definitely want to go ahead and get them likes up, family. And like I said, fam, when you come on in the side of the chat, hey, Carol Brooks, there's no arguing, no debating, no trolling one another. We keep it cool with one another. And like I said, family, it's always, and also rep your city and state, represent where you from. And like I said, go ahead, hit the like button. Hey, Sound Mathematics, what's going on? Yeah, I was tired, man. Yeah, that rain tired me out last night, man. Like I was like literally tired last night, man. But like I said, I slept pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Got off for work at a really good time and damn. My fault, fam. All these notifications I'm getting right about now. But like I said though, family, I wanted to come to y'all about this though, man, because of course, man, this has really been on my mind, for quite some time. You wanna know why? Because I'm gonna say this right now, right? I remember the time frame when I was 19. This was 22 years ago. And I remember the time frame when I was upstairs, family was talking, right? And this hit me as a 19-year-old. I was gonna ask him, what if everything we've been told is a lie? At 19, I was thinking that way, yo. At 19, yo. I'm serious, yo. I was thinking like this at 19. What if everything we've been told is a lie? And it really confirmed my suspicions about this world. You want to know why? Because ever since I was coming up, right? Yeah, yeah, like I was saying though, right? It really confirmed my suspicions about what I was thinking for quite some time, right? Because I'm not even gonna lie, yo. I used to always, for real, yo, I used to always wonder, yo. For real, man, I used to always wonder. Cause I always felt like this world was just complete bullshit, yo. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real. Hey, Elocopter, what's up, bro? The original habitants of America to say that they were from Africa, right? Right. That's another thing, yo, because ever since I was a little boy, man, I used to always even wonder about that, about indigenous Americans who have been reclassified as so-called African Americans. Hey, Timothy, I'm Nemitz. You know what I mean? Because that's to always wonder, like, this shit doesn't add up. Even when I was up in school learning about history, we from Africa, and I'm looking like I was born over here. You know what I mean? Even it's like our history is a lie, school is a lie. Yo, I remember the time frame when I used to be in school. Hey, Baron Demetrius, like, how come I still wonder, how come I'm not really want to pay attention to school, yo? As I gotten older and wiser, now I'm at this young age, still at 41. This literally went through my mind last night. I said, on the real, I'm so glad I did not pay attention to a lot of shit in school. Why? It was a lie. Yo, when you really want to think about it, you want to know why we didn't pay attention in school? Because it was bullshit. School told lies. All of the shit that we learned in school, I'm going to say 80% of the shit that we learned in school, we don't fucking use it. The only shit that we use right about now is the shit from elementary. Shit from middle school, high school, and up, we don't fucking use that shit. When you really think about it, from first, matter of fact, elementary school was the basics. All of the rest of that shit, middle school, high school, college, bullshit. Bullshit, yo. Like, I remember this one dude in school, he said, all my life I've been to school, I feel like I ain't really learned nothing. And when I was young, I was looking like, what the fuck you mean? Why is he saying that? But when you really want to think about it, what did we really learn? In school, what did we really learn in school? Except for ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, how to read, how to write, how to spell, reading comprehension. You feel me? Mathematics. That was the main shit we needed. All of this algebra, calculus, pre-calculus, bullshit history. We ain't need none of that shit. For real. I was really thinking about this last night, yo. I said on the real, yo. I was like, I'm so glad, yo, that a lot of shit in school I did not pay attention to, yo. If you memorize with your teacher at school, you pass exactly. And another reason why I hated fucking school, because for number one, they want you to sit in this damn class all goddamn day learning about some bullshit that does not apply, yo. When you really think about it, yo, how much shit from school that you use that still applies to this very day? Most of it, none of it. Social studies, calculus, pre-calculus, algebra, all that other bullshit. We don't use none of that shit in the real world. The only shit we use in the real world, here, Letitia T, the only shit we use up in the real world, or the so-called real world, is the shit we learned in elementary. That bullshit from college, we don't use it. High school, we don't fucking use it. Hey, Joseph Pryor. Middle school, we don't even use that shit. It don't make any fucking sense. Right, they want you to be, that's why it's called a doctorate, because you have been fully indoctrinated. You feel me? That's all. Hey, Silverlina, that's all what it is. Everything is a damn lie. You're right, Lakeisha Bridges. It's a damn game. It's a damn game, and it's a damn shame. They've been running this damn game for a long time. Tuh. Yes, it is. They taught us, don't think, be on time, and do as we told. Right, exactly. Sound mathematics right. They only taught us how to be what? Like a fucking robot, yo. We were literally were like the robots. When you really want to think about it, they literally program us to be robots. Sit down, do what you're told, do this, follow instructions. Hey, Charles Wilson, like a fucking robot. Hey, BF95, y'all rolling in. Go ahead and get them lights up, y'all. Right. The school system is trash. Right. It's bullshit, yo. On the real, it's, the main two places I couldn't stand was church and the school. You want to know why I couldn't stand church and school, yo? Because I knew it was bullshit. For real, yo. Everything, yo. Right. I thought you had to be a good slave. Yup, exactly. That's all they wanted you to be, is to be a fully indoctrinated good slave, yo. And like I said, when you really want to, like I said, yo, when you really, when you really think about it, yo, they programmed us, yo. When you really think about it, yo, church and school, yo, are the main two places of indoctrination, yo. It's like, yo, when I was really thinking about it all yesterday, hey, Janie, I was like, all of this is bullshit, yo. I was really thinking about it like, yo, this one guy told me, hey, what up, Rashid? This guy said this shit months ago at my old job. He said, what is true today is not going to be true tomorrow. One of the realest shit I've ever seen in my life, yo. That's one of the realest statements in my life ever heard. You want to know why? Because all of the shit we learned back from the day don't even apply. Most of the shit that we learned yesterday does not apply today. It doesn't. Even the mindset, yo. Think about the kind of mindset that we had back then, yo. It's totally different right about now, yo. Every era is a different mindset, yo. None of that shit applies, yo. None of that shit, yo, even applies. Even this fucking street code, that shit don't apply. The shit that applied back in the day, it does not apply today. It doesn't. I was sitting there looking like, yo, most of the shit I'm unlearning. Like John Singleton said, unlearning. It's like, when I really think about it, yo, we was literally programmed, yo, to think a certain way, yo. Hey, Charles Fletcher III, we were programmed to think a certain way. Everything we've been taught is a lie. From the school to the church to the history. Every fucking thing, from the food that we eat, the way how we interact, the way that we live. Everything. Hey, Koita, even when I look at so-called black history, a lot of that shit is a lie. A lot of that shit is a lie. You want to know why? Most of the history that has been given by the Boule. And a lot of the history that they give us was staged. Yeah. You're right, Charles Wilson. Everything that we've been taught is a fucking lifestyle in the way of living that's not even ours. Yeah, most of your educators were foreign. The so-called black teachers were from Africa. Yup. Yup. All churches and schools were set up by Satan. That's right. All of them. Chosen. You want to know why we didn't pay attention to that shit? Because spiritually, it was something in us inclined to let us know this is bullshit. Now that I'm older, I'm glad I did not pay attention to a lot of shit in school. Why? It don't apply. When you really think about it, yo, spiritually, yo, we was doing the right thing. When you really think about it, we were spiritually doing the right thing. Why? We ain't need to pay attention to it because we wasn't going to use it. It was bullshit and a lie. And we didn't need to pay attention to it. Why? Because it was a lie. Yo, when you really think about it, yo, BFF 95, that's a good question, bro. I do think the slave trade, you know what I'm saying, was real, but not all what they saying. But that's a good theory. Now, I believe they made that shit up. All of us coming from Africa, I definitely believe that. I firmly believe, matter of fact, I don't just believe, I know that we did not come from Africa. For real, yo. Yeah, we don't have to unlearn it because we didn't pay attention to it. Carol Brooks, you're right about that. Now, I will say, you know what? That's a good way of putting it. Because I'm going to say that the shit that we learned, we can unlearn it. But the shit that we didn't pay attention to, we really don't got to unlearn it. Hey, Ella Bailey. Hey, Mel Skippy. Yo, witchcraft schools and churches, wicked nigga system. You ain't lying, Charles Wilson. Yes. That whole system has been false, has been fake. Yup, we were deprogrammed, then reprogrammed. Yup, yup, yup. They deprogrammed us and reprogrammed us for their system. That's what they did. They reprogrammed us for their system. That's exactly what they did. They took away history. They took away the culture. They took away everything. Even though they took away everything from us, we still find a way to build something of our own. That's really something, yo. You take away a culture and they create another one. Oh yeah, that's right. We was everywhere. We was all over the planet. Oh yeah, we was everywhere. Oh yeah, you ain't lying about that, yo. We was definitely everywhere. And it just, right, yeah, yup, and it deprogrammed through our Father Most High. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Charles Wilson, exactly. And see, right, yeah, man, and see, that's one of the, yeah, that's some of the main things that I was really going through my mind. Like, I was just thinking back of all of the things, like, I was shown some of the things I taught. I was really, really glad that I did not listen to it, because in the back of my mind, I knew there was bullshit and it wasn't going to apply. Hey, beautiful love, just like how dudes used to try to school me on the streets back then, this, then, and the third, the fucking code. Guess what, yo? I used to ignore that shit. You want to know why? Because I knew eventually they was going to die, and to me, that shit was not going to apply. You feel me? And guess what? They not here. You know what I mean? It's like, when you look at a lot of shit, yo, a lot of shit that we learned does not apply, yo. Yeah, they brainwashed most of us in the generation that came before. Yeah, they sure did, yo. I mean, yes, they did, yo. And see, even though us as the chosen, we knew something was wrong, but of course, while we were in this world, we had to go along with it just so we can blend in. But it's like now, all of this shit is coming to the surface for a greater purpose, yo. Exactly, BFN 95, yup. All the negative dudes from the 80s and 90s are gone, yup. Gone, yes. Because it's like your way of thinking that you was thinking back in the day is not even gonna apply. You feel me? And see, that's something that's really been going through my mind. I really had to think about it. I was like, yo, like, you were totally different. You don't even gotta think that way or move that way. You wanna know why? Because it doesn't apply. Just like the world we living in. Yeah, yo, for real. It's like when you really think about it, yo, it's so much stuff that we learned, yo. It doesn't apply, yo. It really does not apply at all, yo. We've been taught lie after lie after lie. This whole world has been one big fucking lie. All the way down to the way you're thinking, to like, you know what I mean, our humanity, our way of thinking, the way we've been living, the way we've been eating, the way we've been treating one another. All of that, yo. I mean, everything. And especially in our community, because when you think about it, right, like all of the culture, like a lot of the stuff that they taught us in our community is the culture that they give us, just like all of this negative ratchet thug culture that is not a part of our culture. You feel me? That is a lie. And I'm tired of that being justified. Ratchet Thug culture is not our culture. That is a lie, and I'm tired of that lie being justified. That is not us. You feel me? Just like they lied to us about being black. That is not really us. Exactly, quick. You're right. A degree determines how much of the programming you have taken. Right. It's all it is. Right. It's a degree. Exactly. Oh damn. Hold on a second. My fault, family. What the hell? My fault, family. My fault, family. Let me get the music back on. My fault. No, something like said it came through. My fault. My fault, family. My fault. Hold on one second, family. What the fuck? Hold on, fam. Hey, fam, give me a minute. I'm gonna hit y'all right back. All right, something important came up.